Tonight on 3 News, recognise this little guy? Well, he's just become the Indy 500 champ and taken home a payday worth millions.
This is 3 News with Mike McRoberts and Hilary Barry.
Kia ora, good evening. While NASA was landing a probe on Mars, New Zealand's Scott Dixon was going where no Kiwis ever gone before, to the winners' podium at Indianapolis. Chris Amon rates Dixon's win better than anything Denny Hulme or Bruce McLaren managed, and it comes with the biggest cash prize ever won by a New Zealand sportsperson, almost $3.5 million New Zealand dollars. Sean Summerfield reports.
Who's going to drink it?
Even success has a different taste at the Indy 500. No champagne on the podium, instead a spray of milk to toast Scott Dixon's victory in sport's biggest event.
That milk could have been mud, it could have been boiling milk, it could have been anything, man. I wouldn't care, but that milk tastes pretty sweet today. It was nice, cold, vitamin D, thick milk. It was bloody good.
With 97 years of tradition, the 500 is arguably the world's most prestigious race, and New Zealand's been trying to win it since the 1960s.
It reconnects us with the motor racing world, and marvellous to see.
Last year, Dixon finished second after rain cut the race short.
If you come away here less than a first place, it's just you feel incomplete.
This time the experience was complete. Starting from pole position, Dixon led for 115 of the 200 laps.
What time is it down under?
I don't know, but the champagne, it's going to be a champagne breakfast down there.
It was for his supporters in Auckland, among them Peter Johnston, one of Dixon's original backers.
All the shareholders put the money in, and Scott is living our dream. You know, what a fantastic, thing to happen, to win the Indy 500.
For Dixon, winning Indy has been a 15-year mission. 3 News actually asked him about it as a 13-year-old schoolboy.
Go to Ford, then get graded for my licence, hopefully again, and go to Atlantic, hopefully Indy cars or something.
Right from the start, he was good behind the wheel, although he couldn't see over it without a little help. But he knew how to win, claiming motor racing championships at every level. And finally, the biggest race of them all.
I don't know, man. It feels pretty special. It's almost unreal. I still feel like I'm dreaming.
A reputation for showing little emotion earned Dixon the nickname the Iceman. But this win was so hot, the nickname's melting away.
Gotta thank my wife for sure. She's definitely helped me a lot this month and put up with my moods, but what a day.
Right, now motorsport reporter Sean Summerfield is with us for more. And Sean, please clear something up. Say it isn't so, the Aussies claiming him as their own.
They would, wouldn't they, Hilary? They've done it with Farlap, now Scott Dixon, any winner. We can clear that up, though, that Scott was born in Australia. His parents ran a racetrack over there. They're both Kiwis. He is a Kiwi, so let's just make that well and sure.
And what's with the milk shower for the winner? Why not champagne?
Have you tasted American champagne? No, seriously, 1936, a guy who, Louis May, had been told by his mum on a hot day, drink buttermilk, and that's what he did. The dairy companies picked up on it. And now, believe it or not, $10,000 is what Scott Dixon and every other winner gets just for sipping the milk. And the good part is they get to choose what kind of milk they drink before the race.
Well, Hamish is next with sport and more on Scott Dixon's great win.
Awesome. What a great team effort as his pit crew helped him get the lead back late in the race. And, of course, they helped Dixon to hold on to become the first ever Kiwi to win the 500-mile race. So what does it feel like to drink the traditional bottle of milk as race champion?
It feels pretty bloody amazing.
Welcome back. Leading 3 Sports, Scott Dixon has become the first New Zealander to win the world's biggest race, the Indy 500. As reported earlier on 3 News, the 27-year-old started on pole and led for 115 laps, but it was the final pit stop that secured him victory. Here's motorsport reporter Sean Summerfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Memorial Day weekend and a day to remember for Scott Dixon. The New Zealander starting on pole for the biggest race of them all, the Indianapolis 500.
And here's the start of the 92nd running of the Indianapolis 500.
But starting in front was no guarantee of success. In 91 races, the pole sitter had won just 18 times. The Kiwi kept in the top 3, staying clear of the carnage.
Just did hit the safer barrier.
Is that Canaro?
Somebody's in the wall. And then once there, you can see the fire.
You saw the fire right there. So we've crashed, a hard crash into the outside safer barrier.
Tony Kanaan took the lead but couldn't match Dixon in traffic and was forced into the wall by junior teammate Marco Andretti.
Wide right there. Oh, he's going to...
Oh, a hard impact, Kanaan, and that looks like Sarah.
More crashes, even pit lane wasn't safe.
Now to add insult to injury, will he be penalized for going too fast in the pits?
Well,
Danica Patrick, the innocent victim.
There was contact there in the pit lane.
She had to be restrained from going after Ryan Briscoe. By contrast, Team Target stops were on the money. The final pit putting Dixon in front for the run to the finish line.
The 19th driver to win from the pole position.
You know, we just tried to stay out the front, tried to make sure we had, good restarts, and I definitely worked on that last one because we got done a couple of times before as a sitting duck out front.
Not much of a milk drinker, Dixon chose to share the victory bottle.
He's going to do a pirouette up there on the car.
The payday worth around $3 million, the swig of milk alone earning Dixon $10,000. But even after winning the big one, there are no plans to slow down.
I've got plenty of racing years left in me, man, and there'll be no buying a lifestyle block now and settling down. And I want to have kids, and Emma said that we could start trying to have kids if I won this race. So that's definitely next on the radar.
The win at the Brickyard has yet another upside. Dixon is now 15 points ahead in the IndyCar Championship. Sean Summerfield, 3 News.